I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Make me put my hands on my head like the Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. Ain't give a F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on a brand new Beamer. Tryna earn they stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a keto. And expose to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reefer. Dímelo porque o no entiendo. Mi gente must really need Jesus. They shed real blood. I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Y'all just talk, don't live it. And just took that route, that seen it. Now I'm so outspoken like Reason. Jimmy Neutron, boy, young G's. And I'm a self-made man out of Sweden. And it's still off top, I'm tweaking. But I still gotta fight my demons. I ain't no good, I'm evil. I ain't been clean since Eden. It's a war going on outside. Make you put your hands on your head like the Macarena. That's why I gotta watch my demeanor. You know they locking up blacks in the...
What's up? What's up? Welcome into the WAG Show. This is episode 94. I'm your host, Ben Husser. We are here to talk about today's best bets. It is Monday, July 3rd. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. It was a good weekend for me. We had some good bets on Friday. We had the Freddie Peralta strikeout ladder. He came back out. He was at like 100 pitches, came back out in that 6th inning, got an 8th strikeout. So that was good. Saturday, Birmingham Stallions, we were all over them. I had a couple parlays with them. I told you guys on the show to bet them. I told you could take them on the spread too. So hopefully you guys made some money off of that. That was a pretty sweat-free pick for the most part. They were just clearly the better team. And then yesterday, both of my plays won yesterday that I had posted. We had a parlay with Ricky Fowler and the Jamaica last night soccer over 2.5 goals. They scored like 5. And then we had another one, which was a 2-teamer for baseball, which won. So it was a pretty good weekend. A lot of winning over the weekend. One of the parlays, I don't know, Mitchell, if you joined in here, but I know you gave me some MMA picks. One of the parlays I hit on Saturday, it was like $200 to $600. So we had United States soccer yesterday, 5-0 win. And then we had the Stallions. We had, I don't even know who this dude is in MMA, but he won. And then we had the Phillies first 5 on Saturday, which was a dub. They scored like almost 20 runs and went off. So overall, it was a good weekend. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend as well. Tomorrow, let me check here. Tomorrow we're probably going to do the stream earlier because it's 4th of July and there is day baseball. So let's take a look at, let's see what the schedule's doing for tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's not that many day games, but we'll probably do the stream earlier tomorrow. Maybe like I don't know. I'll update you guys in the morning, but maybe like a 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock stream, something like that. We might do that for tomorrow. Since it's the holiday, I know people will be obviously going out to hang out with friends and family and stuff. So probably do an earlier stream tomorrow to talk baseball. As far as today goes, I don't know if you guys have any picks, but that you want me to talk about. I do not love the board today. I have not taken any bets for tonight. We'll run through the games here on the live trends tool, but I don't really love anything here. First game, we have Reds Nationals. We have Luke Weaver against Jake Irvin. There is tons of movement towards the Nationals here. Public's all over Cincy, but that line's moving pretty steadily towards Washington. Cincy has been hot, so eventually it does feel like they're going to lose a couple games. I would probably lean Washington if I was looking for a play here, but I haven't put anything in. I don't know if you guys disagree with that, but I think I would lean Washington if I was picking a side there. I don't like that line movement. I'm on Washington. Yeah, I definitely think that's where I would lean. When was the last time you didn't place a bet at all? Oh man. Um, hmm. It would have to be before it. Dude, I don't know. It would have been during the NFL, but like during the weekdays, like in between the games. I think because there was definitely a couple days in basketball where I didn't put any bets in during NBA. But once we hit like once you got to the Super Bowl, we kind of went right into the end of college basketball, which I was betting pretty regularly. And then we went right from college basketball into baseball. I've definitely put bets in every single day for baseball. So it's probably been it's probably been 4 or 5 months to be quite honest with you. It was during some period of the end of NFL, like probably on like a Tuesday or like a Thursday or something, or not Thursday because there's Thursday night football. So I don't know, maybe like a Tuesday when it's a low. Normally in basketball, Tuesdays and Thursdays are the low amount of NBA games. So it was probably like a Tuesday in like I don't know January or February probably. It's been a long time. It's probably been 5 or 6 months. To be quite honest, that's a good question. I really had to think about that. Um, I put a bet in on the earlier games for baseball, so I did put one in today, but I haven't taken anything for these night games. I did, however, if you guys are tuning in, there is NBA Summer League tonight, and I did put a three-team parlay in for NBA Summer League. I posted it in the Facebook group. I told you guys to go join it last week. We have 40,000 members in our Facebook group. So I posted it in there. I also posted it in our Discord in the NBA, the free NBA channel. But I did put a three-team parlay in for NBA Summer League tonight. Excited to watch it. I'll probably get more into it as it progresses. Tonight's the first night. Kind of want to see what's going on, but I did pick three teams that I think will win tonight for NBA Summer League. Next baseball game is Cardinals Marlins. We have Miles Michaelis against Braxton Garrett. Braxton Garrett's been very, very good for the Marlins over the last month and a half. There's definitely some like public is all over Miami here. The sharp money's on Miami as well, and you can understand why, given how Garrett's looked. And the Cardinals, I mean, they're just a disaster right now. So I can understandably see why people want to bet Miami here. Now, I will say St. Louis, like left-handed pitching is their better split, right? Like theoretically, they should be good against left-handed pitching. So I'm not like going out of my way to pick on the Cardinals with a lefty. I can understand why the line's moving, but I'm probably just going to stay away. So, of the two games we've talked about thus far, Nationals probably is my favorite spot. I'll probably just avoid this game. Do you think the new Twitter 600 views limit will affect you guys? I'm sure he'll probably change that back at some point. But I don't think it'll affect us because, like, some people, like, their business is really derived off of Twitter. Ours really isn't. Like, we used to back in the day, but we don't get like a ton of traction on Twitter anymore. And like all of our stuff is done through Discord. Like I said, we have 40,000 people in our Facebook group. So like most of the stuff I've been posting lately is in that Facebook group because there's 40,000 people in it. And we have say we have 9,000 Twitter followers, and then I have direct access to 40,000 people in this Facebook group. So I kind of just spend my time in there, but I don't think it will. I think it was stupid that he did that. I mean, the guy can build like rocket ships or whatever, but he can't find a way to prevent data scraping on Twitter without limiting the general public from using it. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But I don't think it will affect us because, like, typically Facebook and Discord, that's where we spend most of our time. And anyone, for the most part, that's gonna buy anything, like, we can reach them elsewhere. Plus, we have a huge email list with people too. So, but I do think that was ridiculously stupid that he did that. Next up, we have Orioles Yankees. So I do like the Orioles today. This is one spot that I was considering betting. There is some sharp money on the Yankees, but I like the Orioles. I like to bet on Tyler Wells. Domingo Herman fading him coming off that perfect game feels weird, but I think it's probably the smart thing to do. And Tyler Wells has been really, really good down the stretch here for the Orioles. His strikeout numbers have been coming up as well. So I like Tyler Wells here. I like the Orioles. They're right there with the Nationals for my favorite spots on this slate tonight. As far as research, it will affect some. It definitely will affect some. A lot of news has come through Twitter. You think about injury news for NBA and all that stuff, like 100%. Um, I mean, yeah, it definitely will affect things. I don't think it will affect us directly, but it definitely will affect things if that keeps up. But I like the Orioles here. Braves Guardians with Bryce Elder against Gavin Williams. Gavin Williams, someone I like to bet on. Bryce Elder, I mean, this guy, he just keeps outperforming his numbers. But like this, typically this would be a spot where I'd be like, okay, maybe we can pick on the Braves here because I mean Elder is due for some regression, and I like Gavin Williams, but I don't know, man. This Braves offense is too hot right now. I can't bet against them. So probably just avoid this one. You could take the over maybe at 8.5. I think is fine. It opened at 9, went down to 8.5. I wouldn't mind taking the over at 8.5 if I was looking for a play in that game. Royals Twins. I mean, Twins are huge favorites here, minus 225. Joe Ryan's up for them. Um, he's had good numbers against the Royals in his career. I'm not laying minus 235 on any baseball team, but if you want to put the Twins in a parlay or something, I think you can do that. Angels Padres. We have Jaime Barria against Blake Snell. Blake Snell's been very, very good for the Padres. He's been basically the best pitcher on this slate over the last 30 days. It's not even close. Sierra's below 2. Strikeout numbers are way up. Hasn't been walking quite as many guys either. So if you want to put the Padres in a parlay here, you can. If you want to bet them like first five, their bullpen's been pretty suspect. So I would probably prefer to bet them first five with something else, but definitely would lean Padres there. Pirates Dodgers, we have Mitch Keller. It was supposed to be Michael Grove for the Dodgers. I don't know if that changed or not because I see to be determined now. So we'll wait and see on that. I don't have a play there. It depends on who's pitching for the Dodgers. We'll see what's going on there. And then we have Mariners and Giants last game of the night. Brian Wu against Logan Webb. Two pretty good pitchers. Logan Webb's always money at home, so I can understand why they opened at minus 125 and the public was kind of on the Giants. It's moved to minus 140. Understandably so, given how good Logan Webb typically is at home. I would probably lean Giants here if I was looking for a play. I would lean over 7. 7 seems just so low for the total. So I would probably lean over on that. Let me see what Logan Webb's strikeout line is. 5.5 Ks, love that. That's my favorite prop of the day. Logan Webb over 5.5 strikeouts. Or if you wanted to just do like Logan Webb 5 plus and then do that with like the Nationals or something, you can get some good odds. But Logan Webb 5.5 Ks, that's my favorite prop of the day. Nationals, Orioles, those are my favorite two teams for today. Woo over on strikeouts. Let's see what his line is. Definitely can pick on the Giants with some strikeouts, but 5.5 too. Yeah, it's fine. Take maybe instead of taking the over 5.5 for those guys, you could just do 5 plus. What does that pay out? Yeah, you can take them. So Webb is minus 125 over 5.5. Brian Wu is minus 118 over 5.5. If you take both of them to just get 5 plus, it's minus 110 odds. So you could do something like that for a little same game parlay. I might actually put that in, to be quite honest with you. I kind of like that at minus 110. That's probably how I would play that. But I like Logan Webb K's a lot. Seattle's been striking out like crazy. Do you like the Cavs moves? Westbrook, um, Harden is coming. So it sounds like Harden's going to the Clippers. It sounds like Dame's going to Miami. I keep seeing people like try to build cases like, oh, like other teams can offer better packages. I mean, the report was pretty clear. Dame wants to go to Miami, and the Blazers said they would accommodate him to go where he wanted to go. So I don't know, like if there's like people like that are rooting for other teams that are like hoping that they can get Dame, but like I don't know. When the reports seemed pretty cut and dry. He wants to go to Miami, and the Blazers said they'll accommodate. Like he's a good guy, so like wherever he wants to go, they'll send him where he wants to go. So it sounds like he's going to Miami. There'll be a third team involved to make the trade work. I saw a lot of people speculating Spurs would be the third team in the trade, but I mean it sounds like Harrow, a bunch of picks, and maybe like Duncan Robinson and something else will be going back to Portland for him. That's I mean I like that for the Heat. I jumped on it as soon as I saw that report. I grabbed Heat at 13-1 to win the title. They moved down to like 9-1 after that. I'm assuming if the trade becomes official, they will move down slightly more again, maybe down to like 7-1, 8-1. Let me see if they're still 10-1. Yeah, you can still get them 10-1 on they're 10-1 on FanDuel, 9-1 on DK. But I'm assuming if the trade becomes official, they'll go down to like 8 or something, if I had to guess. But I like that move for them. I mean, I don't know who would want James Harden at this point. Like, I don't understand the Clippers. Like, I think that's stupid. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't really. I mean, I guess like the appeal of having Harden, Paul George, and Kawhi, but like, I don't know. It's like I don't know if I'd really want. I don't know if I'd want to be buying into James Harden at this point in his career. Um, who else though? Cavs moves, they were all right. I mean, getting Strus is fine. I'm not going to complain about them spending because like they have to spend the money anyways, and they weren't really going to get a big name player, so I'm fine with them taking a shot on him. Hopefully, he's good. I liked the move to get Georges Niang. I think he's pretty solid, and they needed a guy in the wing like that, so I think that was a solid move. I liked the Suns moves a lot. I think the Suns made a lot of good moves. I think clearly people are buying in. They want to go play for the Suns. They're taking less money. So I liked the Suns moves a lot. Didn't mind the Lakers moves. I mean, I don't really know what they could have done, to be honest. I also was right about Kyrie. I told you guys on Friday, like, there was no way Kyrie was taking less money anywhere. So was not shocked. Stayed in Dallas. But yeah, there'll be some more craziness. We'll see whenever this Dame trade goes through is when it'll get crazy. Just joined. Did you have any bets? Yeah, so for baseball, I like Orioles and I like Nationals. And my favorite prop was Logan Webb over strikeouts, but I might do a same game parlay on FanDuel. Brian Wu, 5 plus strikeouts. Logan Webb, 5 plus strikeouts, pays out minus 110. And you also get never mind. I don't know. I'm confusing today with Friday. Friday's when you get the profit boost on FanDuel. Overall, I'll tweet out tomorrow from the home account what time we're going live. Probably an earlier stream tomorrow, maybe like noon or 1 o'clock, one of the two. Good luck with your bets tonight, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.